So even though I've said it's not worth restoring a bike, of course people still want to do it. And cases where people generally will really restore a bike is if they still have their childhood bike and they want to make it look as they remember it sitting under the Christmas tree in 1963. And if you're choosing to do a full restoration, good question is, am I going to be able to find the parts I need? Well, you certainly can. Particularly if you're looking at something from like the 30s up to the 1970s. Parts before the 1930s are hard to find. This Schwinn, which I showed you a little while ago, it does have some bad chips in the paint. If you look at the chain guard, I'm not sure that you can see this. It says Stingray like it should, but there you can tell that somebody rubbed off something else here. This was actually a chain guard from a girl's bike. It said Fair Lady here, and somebody has taken that off. Now, I didn't notice that when I bought the bike. If you were going to restore this bike, the chain guard obviously was not original to this bike, and girls' bikes are less valuable than boys' bikes. The reason for that is boys, we took our bikes apart and crashed them and all that, and girls took pretty good care of their bikes, so there are a lot more girls' bikes around. A lot of times you'll find girls' parts on a boy's bike. So this bike, if you were going to restore it, you can find the original paint. There are companies that sell the original paint. There's a certain process. There's a certain undercoat layer and an overcoat and a clear coat. And there are companies that sell these decals. You can get the proper decal for this chain guard, so it would be okay that this was from a girl's bike because the paint would have been stripped and the new decals, you can apply your new decals and silk screening. So basically, if you are choosing to do a full restoration, you will be able to find the parts, particularly on the internet.